Have you ever noticed that most Koreans seem effortlessly slim, radiant and fresh, even in the middle of summer? You rarely see obesity, and body odor seems almost non-existent. It's not genetics alone, it's a lifestyle, a culture built around cleanliness, discipline, and mindful living. In South Korea, health isn't treated as a goal, it's a daily rhythm. From the way they eat, walk, and clean their homes, to the deep respect they have for balance and moderation, everything connects to wellness. And it's not about fancy diets or expensive skincare, it's about small, consistent habits that shape their entire way of life. Today, we'll uncover the 20 powerful Korean habits that keep them slim, clean and full of energy, the secrets behind their glowing skin, fresh air and peaceful homes. These are habits anyone, anywhere can start practicing right now. So stay with me, because once you understand how Koreans built a culture of health that seems almost effortless, you'll never look at daily routines the same way again. Section 1. Clean body, clean mind. When it comes to cleanliness, Korea has elevated it into an art form, not just as a habit, but as a reflection of self-respect. The Korean philosophy is simple. When the body is clean, the mind follows. This belief shapes everything, from their morning routines to how they design their homes. 1. Morning cleansing rituals. For most Koreans, the day doesn't truly begin until they've had a shower. Even before breakfast, they cleanse, washing away sleep, sweat, and yesterday's energy. It's not just about hygiene, it's about mental reset. The warm water and fresh scent prepare the body and mind for a focused, productive day. This habit sets a psychological tone. You start your morning feeling renewed, alert, and ready to face the world. 2. The double cleansing method. Korean skincare is legendary, and it begins with what's called the double cleanse. First, an oil-based cleanser removes dirt, sebum, and pollutants. Then a gentle foam cleanser clears away residue. But here's what's deeper. Koreans see the skin as a living organ that must breathe. A clean face isn't just beauty, it's health. Removing impurities allows the skin to rejuvenate naturally, preventing dullness and acne. 3. Frequent showers, a sign of cultural pride. In Korea's humid summers, it's common for people to shower 2 or even 3 times a day. This might seem excessive elsewhere, but for Koreans, it's second nature. Staying fresh is a social expectation, and being clean is a form of respect toward others. They believe odor control starts with prevention, not perfume. So instead of masking sweat, they wash it off. This simple routine explains why body odor is so rare. 4. Removing shoes indoors. Step into any Korean home, and the first rule is unspoken but universal. Shoes come off at the door. This single habit dramatically reduces indoor dirt, bacteria, and odor. The act symbolizes leaving the outside world, its dust, stress, and chaos behind. Clean floors mean clean air, and clean air means better sleep and health. It's not just tradition, it's science-backed hygiene. 5. Air purifying homes. Lastly, Koreans take pride in the purity of their living spaces. Many use air purifiers or keep windows open for natural ventilation. You'll notice homes with minimal furniture, not only for aesthetics, but for easier cleaning and fresher airflow. Dust is considered an enemy of health, and clutter is seen as pollution for the mind. By keeping their environment light and breathable, they sustain physical health and mental calmness at once. In Korea, cleanliness isn't something you do once in a while. It's a continuous state of being. It's woven into how they live, work, and even think. A clean body leads to a peaceful mind, and a peaceful mind sustains a healthy life. It's not about perfection, it's about balance through purity. Section 2. Diet habits that prevent weight gain. When it comes to staying slim, Koreans don't rely on diets. They rely on tradition. Their eating habits are deeply rooted in centuries of culture. Where food is medicine, balance is essential, and moderation is power. These quiet principles have kept obesity rates in South Korea among the lowest in the developed world. 6. Kimchi and fermented foods. Let's start with one of Korea's most iconic staples, kimchi. This spicy fermented cabbage is packed with probiotics that support digestion and gut health. But beyond flavor, kimchi helps break down fat, prevent bloating, and regulate metabolism. Alongside it, other fermented foods like doenjang, soybean paste, and gochujang, fermented chili paste, supply enzymes that strengthen the digestive system. In Korea, a healthy gut equals a healthy body, and this belief literally shapes their waistlines. 7. Smaller meal portions. In Korean homes and restaurants, portions are modest, never oversized. Instead of giant plates, food is served in small bowls meant to satisfy, not stuff. The idea is to enjoy food slowly, in moderation, and to stop eating when full, a habit known as jongsik living. Many Koreans eat 3 balanced meals and light snacks, allowing metabolism to work steadily throughout the day. The result? They rarely overeat and their bodies stay in natural harmony. Balanced meal sets, the bapsang. Tradition. A typical Korean table called bapsang is a beautiful display of balance. There's rice for energy, soup for hydration, and an array of side dishes, banchan, usually vegetables, seaweed, and lean proteins. The variety ensures a complete nutritional profile without heavy calories. Unlike the Western plate dominated by meat or carbs, Koreans focus on color, texture, and proportion. Every meal is an act of balance between flavor and function, satisfaction and simplicity. 9. Low sugar intake. In Korean dining, sugar is almost invisible. Sweet foods exist, but they're subtle. Most drinks are unsweetened: water, teas, or barley-infused beverages. Desserts are light, often made from rice, beans, or fruits, rather than heavy cream or processed sugar. This natural restraint keeps blood sugar stable and prevents fat accumulation. In fact, even Korean coffee culture favors mild sweetness, a sharp contrast to the sugar-laden drinks common elsewhere. 10. Green tea and barley tea, the secret sips. Instead of sodas or energy drinks, Koreans commonly sip green tea or boricha, which is roasted barley tea. These traditional drinks act as gentle fat burners, cleansing the digestive tract and aiding metabolism. They hydrate the body without calories and offer antioxidants that fight aging and fatigue. Sipping tea throughout the day is more than hydration. It's a quiet act of mindfulness. In essence, Koreans don't eat less to stay slim, they eat smarter. Every meal supports digestion, balance, and inner health. Their plates reflect a philosophy. Food isn't just for fullness, it's for function, energy, and long-term wellness. Section 3. Everyday movement. In South Korea, staying fit doesn't always mean going to the gym. It's built into everyday life. Movement isn't treated as a task. It's simply a way of living. From bustling city streets to quiet mountain trails, Koreans move. Naturally, frequently, and purposefully. This constant, low-intensity activity plays a huge role in keeping them lean, healthy, and full of energy. 11. Walking culture. If you visit Seoul or Busan, you'll notice something immediately. People walk everywhere. Whether it's heading to school, catching the subway, or meeting friends, walking is an unspoken norm. Even short distances that many might drive elsewhere are simply walked in Korea. Streets are designed to be walkable, and public spaces encourage people to move rather than sit. This simple daily activity keeps their metabolism active, burns calories, and improves cardiovascular health without even thinking about it. For Koreans, walking isn't exercise, it's life in motion. 12. Public transportation stairs. Another hidden secret to their slim physique lies in Korea's extensive public transportation system. Most subway stations stretch several levels underground, meaning to reach the train, you'll walk up and down dozens of stairs multiple times a day. Elevators exist, but most people take the stairs out of habit or convenience. These short bursts of movement throughout the day act like mini workouts, strengthening the legs, toning muscles, and boosting daily calorie burn. It's an effortless fitness routine built into daily commuting. 13. Community exercise parks. Step outside in the evening, and you'll see groups of Koreans, from teenagers to the elderly, using free outdoor exercise equipment in local parks. These small neighborhood gyms are a part of nearly every community, designed to make fitness accessible for all. Some come for light stretching, others for laughter and socializing. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. The culture encourages everyone to move a little, every day, regardless of age or fitness level. Movement here is a form of community, not competition. 14. Hiking as a weekend tradition. And then there's hiking, a national pastime. On weekends, you'll see entire families and groups of friends dressed in colorful hiking gear heading to the mountains. Korea's landscape is filled with scenic trails, and hiking isn't just for fitness, it's a ritual of renewal. It's a chance to breathe clean air, clear the mind, and reconnect with nature. Many hikers bring healthy snacks and tea, making it a full-day social and spiritual experience. This love for nature ensures that Koreans remain physically active well into old age. Everyday movement in Korea isn't forced. It's naturally woven into their lifestyle. They walk more, sit less, climb stairs, and cherish outdoor time. These small, consistent habits add up to a nation that stays slim without obsession, strong without strain, and active without even realizing it. It's not about workout plans. It's about building a life that moves. Section 4. Personal care that prevents body odor. One of the most fascinating things about Korean culture is how naturally fresh people seem. Not just their appearance, but their scent. Even in crowded subway stations or packed buses, there's rarely any trace of strong body odor. While part of this is biological, many East Asians lack a specific sweat gland linked to body odor. Much of it comes down to culture, hygiene, and daily personal care routines that the rest of the world could learn from. 15. Frequent laundry and outfit rotation. In Korea, clean clothes aren't optional. They're a sign of self-respect. People change their outfits frequently, often washing garments after a single wear, especially undergarments and shirts. Laundry isn't something done once a week. It's a near-daily ritual. This constant refresh keeps bacteria, the main cause of odor, from ever building up in fabrics. Many Koreans also air-dry their clothes in sunlight, using its natural disinfecting power. Wearing fresh clothes each day isn't just about fashion. It's about hygiene, freshness, and confidence. 16. Use of mild, natural deodorants. Unlike in many Western countries, Koreans rarely use heavy deodorants or strong perfumes. Instead, they prefer mild, natural products that support the skin's balance. Aluminum-based antiperspirants are often avoided because they block sweat rather than manage it. The belief is simple. Rather than covering up body odor, prevent it from forming in the first place through cleanliness and proper diet. Some even use natural ingredients like green tea or rice powder for freshness. The result is a subtle, clean scent, never overpowering, never artificial. 17. Diet low in red meat and dairy. Diet plays a major role in body odor, and Korea's traditional cuisine is naturally odor-free. Red meat, processed foods, and dairy products are known to increase sulfur compounds in the body, the chemicals responsible for being strong. Unpleasant smells. But Korean meals focus more on fish, tofu, vegetables, and fermented foods like kimchi, which helps detoxify the system and maintain gut balance. This cleaner diet means less internal buildup of waste that causes odor. Even their seasoning choices, like garlic and chili, are counterbalanced with cleansing teas and probiotics that keep the body's chemistry stable. 18. Bathhouse culture, jjimjilbang. And perhaps the most iconic element of all, the jjimjilbang, or Korean bathhouse. Visiting these communal saunas is both a hygiene practice and a cultural experience. Here people spend hours scrubbing, soaking, and sweating out impurities. It's deep cleansing at its finest, removing dead skin cells, unclogging pores and flushing toxins. The process leaves the body refreshed, rejuvenated, and odor-free. Regular visits are part of maintaining long-term skin health and overall cleanliness. In Korea, body care isn't about covering flaws. It's about prevention, purity, and pride. Every habit, from washing clothes to eating light, from using gentle products to sweating out toxins, forms a cycle of natural freshness. It's this harmony between hygiene, culture, and simplicity that makes Koreans not just look clean, but live clean. Section 5. Mindset and Environment. In Korea, cleanliness and health aren't just personal habits, they're social values. The culture deeply connects physical purity with moral and emotional balance. A clean person is seen as someone who respects themselves and others. Someone trustworthy, disciplined, and mindful. 19. The social value of cleanliness. From childhood, Koreans are taught that cleanliness is a form of respect for family, community, and even strangers. Keeping one's home tidy, dressing neatly, and maintaining personal hygiene are signs of good character. In schools and workplaces, cleanliness is collective. Students clean classrooms, and office workers organize their spaces. It's never left to someone else. This shared responsibility creates a society where everyone values order, discipline, and mutual respect. To be clean in Korea is not about vanity, it's about integrity. 20. Mental calm v. Physical discipline. There's also a profound link between mental peace and physical discipline. Koreans believe that when your mind is organized, your body follows. Practices like meditation, mindful eating, and balanced living are deeply woven into their culture. You'll rarely see binge eating, emotional snacking, or neglect of health, because controlling the mind is seen as the foundation for controlling the body. Stress management is key. Through rest, community time, and simplicity, they prevent emotional chaos from turning into physical neglect. This connection between mental calm and bodily discipline completes the Korean lifestyle cycle. Cleanliness, moderation, respect, and peace. It's not just about living longer, it's about living lighter, both inside and out. So what makes Koreans so effortlessly slim, clean, and healthy? It's not magic, and it's not luck. It's a lifestyle built on centuries of wisdom and discipline. From cleansing their bodies and homes to eating with balance, from walking as a daily ritual to managing stress with grace, every part of their routine reflects one simple truth. Health begins with respect. Respect for your body, your environment, and your peace of mind. What's truly powerful is that none of these habits require special products, expensive diets, or intense workouts. They're small, everyday choices: showering before breakfast, eating smaller portions, walking instead of driving, drinking tea instead of soda, and staying mentally calm instead of rushing through life. These habits might seem ordinary, but together, they form a way of living that keeps the body light, the skin fresh, and the mind clear. So the real question is, which of these 20 habits will you start today? You don't need to live in Seoul to live like a Korean. You just need to think cleaner, eat simpler, and move more mindfully. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because there's still so much more to uncover about how lifestyle, culture, and small daily choices can transform your life. Stay curious, stay fresh, and remember, the clean life is the calm life.